G'day folks, I just wanted to quickly preface this video with an explanation that despite having tried, I cocked up the microphone situation. As a result, the audio that you're listening to is coming from my laptop's built-in microphone, which is a couple meters away from where I'm sitting. Be sure to stay tuned to the end of the video as I will give an update on what I've learnt from my haul in the days since I initially recorded what you're about to watch.
Hi folks, I've just gotten back from a journey across town to buy a little something from Gumtree. 1, 2, 3. For those not familiar, Gumtree is essentially Australia's version of Craigslist. I responded to this ad for 3 non-functioning Xbox Ones and their controllers for initially $70, down to $55, and on the phone I got her to accept $50 cash. Also, while talking to the lady selling this stuff, she added in the 4 games for no extra cost and a bunch of cables. She said she was running late and she asked her daughter to just grab all the stuff from where the Xboxes were. Hopefully there's a power cable in here. There might not actually be an external power brick. So let's get these out onto my coffee table and see what we actually have. Let's start off with the games for a nice easy one. We've got Xbox 360, Assassin's Creed, Xbox 360, Halo 4. This one's not even opened, but Sunset Overdrive for Xbox One and Halo for Xbox One, the Master Chief Collection. I at least recognise these titles. I could probably easily get my $50 back if I just sold these games and none of the systems worked. 3 controllers, 2 Xbox wireless controllers. I'm not sure how to tell genuine ones apart from knockoffs. These ones seem to have slightly different tops on the joysticks and D-pads. This other one, which looks like it might be a knockoff because it says Power A, and it also has these AGR and AGL buttons, which the other 2 don't have. Not sure what goes with that. Apparently none of these work. Console number 1. Can't really get my phone any higher up on the tripod that it's on. But we have definitely a good chunk of dust in the drawer there. Some Cyberpunk stickers. There's one. Definitely in need of a clean. Next one. Ooh, man, this one's been scuffed up pretty bad. Back looks pretty good. This looks like that green stuff that you stick flower arrangements into. Oh, it's got a 1 terabyte sticker on the bottom of it. Model 1540. Oh wow, this second one is dusty AF. Whoa. I think I want a dust mask just looking at these damn things. Should there be a panel there? Probably. Alright, well, resale value on that one probably just went down. Finally, another dusty one. Looks a lot better on the back. Model 1540. Looks like it's in better condition, probably come up really good with a scrub. Now let's see if we can find a power cable in this bag. We've got this gamepad. Oh, Razer Tartarus V2. Being Razer makes me think I might be able to buy a replacement top or some parts from AliExpress. Definitely need a clean, and oh, there's a button missing there. Interesting. Yeah, this was a bag of random junk. What is this? A clock radio for the 21st century? Wireless charger for your phone? Really? Is it really a radio? USB, DC. Ooh. Okay, that could be interesting. 1 HDMI cable, random 12 volt, 2 amps center positive power supply. I might actually be able to power some of my retro consoles with this if it's any good. Another 12 volt, 2.5 amp power supply. Probably power my DC modded Saturns with one of these. Just a figure 8 power cable. Quite a long one actually. Might be useful one day. 9 volt, 2 amp power supply. A wall charger unit that actually has a USB output on it. Another figure 8 power cord. a USB-A to barrel jack cable. I might very well find a use for that. Well, it's a bit frustrating that there's no actual power cable in this lot. I guess I'll have to source one of those. As I mentioned, with those games that are included, there's my $50 covered, surely. Hopefully I can get those controllers to work. I might look at seeing if I can get them to work with RetroArch so that Andrew and I have some better controllers to play with and wireless ones. I think I've done well so far. Hope you folks enjoyed that little brief look into random deals off community marketplace sites.
As promised, here's an update from a couple days later. Firstly, with the controllers, these two are both genuine Microsoft ones, as I'm informed by people much younger and cooler than I am. One of them clearly needs its battery cover, but I can get a replacement fairly cheap online for that. One of them does have a bit of stick drift in the left analog stick, but is otherwise perfect. And the other one is perfect, except the right D-pad button doesn't quite work. Is intermittent. I've tested these with RetroArch. I've tested these with Cuphead on Steam on my PC. If nothing else, I've got two good wireless controllers to play our games with on the channel. Well, okay, so there are some of those input issues, but currently what I've been doing is if I'm playing on the Xbox, yeah, I'll get onto that, a game that's analog heavy, then I use the one with the functional analog stick. And then for the retro stuff where the analog stick doesn't really fly, I use the one with the wonky D-pad. Sorry, I use the one with the good D-pad and the drift. But I can buy replacement joysticks from Z Labs or several places online, and I will probably do that and turn it into a video where I replace the joystick in one of these bad boys. It would be nice for them to just be complete, especially if the part is only going to be like 12 bucks. The other knockoff controller I haven't looked at yet, other than its A button definitely feels dead. Not sure if it's worth my time to repair. Might just put that in the one day when I'm really bored pile. Now, as for the consoles themselves, I now have my own Xbox One that I have been enjoying playing Halo on. I have a functional Xbox One that is up on eBay. And I've got an Xbox One that doesn't power on, but a chap at work who also likes to tinker with repairing things every now and then has already agreed to give me $20 for it. So I've already made back 20 of my $30, and well, I've got two good controllers and my own Xbox so far. Now, the Xbox that I did put up on eBay, I actually swapped its case because it had that really odd looking case, which turns out somebody did a bad paint job on. The eject button is the giveaway where it's been painted badly. I've taken that painted case. It was also missing a side grille. So I've taken that case and put it on the one that doesn't power on, which I will sell to my work colleague for 20 bucks. Well, I have sold. The one that is up on eBay now has a complete case, which is in much better condition. I removed the Cyberpunk stickers off it as well. And then, as I said, I've been enjoying playing Halo on my days off. I've never actually owned a console that was made in the 21st century. I've certainly played them through friends having them and housemates having them. This is the first time I've had a console where this is how you play your games. I probably won't play it too much. I think I'll play through Halo and then I'll probably park it for decades, who knows. Oh, that was the other thing. While piecing together the system that's ultimately now up on sale on eBay, I discovered while swapping around some drives that firstly, Xboxes make weird sounds through their speaker that I mistook for scratching when ejecting a disc. No, it's just a sound effect they seem to like to play. There you go. But I did discover that in the drive from the system that won't turn on was a copy of GTA 5 that was inserted upside down. Now, I found that because I tried swapping the drives over when I believed that, oh, maybe this one's scratching shit up on eject. Let's see if I can do better. To my surprise, out popped a disc eventually. Oh, the other thing is the console that is up on eBay, it's listed as no controller, no games, no PSU, console only, and it does have a bit of a loose HDMI output port. So long as you don't move the console or cable around, yeah, it's fine. Other than that, it appears to be functional, and I've done a reset on it, 100 bucks, or best offer. There we go. I'm already $20 up. I also put the Sunset Overdrive game that's still sealed up on sale for 30 bucks. Maybe there's 50 bucks there. I've got two controllers which mostly behave. I've got an Xbox One. That's mine now. And I've got a functional Xbox One that could use a little bit of attention up for sale. All in all, that ended up being a pretty good haul. I hope you enjoyed that, folks. We'll see you in the next one.